Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're bringing you a unboxing today. Much anticipation around this one. We've been excited about it. We've talked about it quite a bit. This is, in fact, the Lancer Tactical Kalashnikov USA licensed KR-103 AK variant.
The long boy with the folding stock.
With the folding stock. Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so we're going to unbox it, show it to you, and we'll do a little chrono.
Yeah.
And then we'll give our thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have... I didn't bring my... I don't have my pocket knife. Do you have the scissors?
Yeah, let's just get into it.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this out. Just kind of like gently push that off the table. Kalashnikov USA. So we have something to tell you guys. We have a confession to make. I got another confession to make. We had a game day coming up, and we didn't necessarily want to wait because of warranty and stuff. If there was any issues with it, we just wanted to get it out, make sure it works, because this kept getting pushed back. So technically, we've already opened it. We already know how it performs, but we're going to, for the sake of immersion, react as if we have not.
So the box is actually interesting. This is the first time I've seen this.
It looks like a gun case.
They've just printed, it's a cardboard box like standard, but they've printed the gun, blaster case. So that's kind of wild. I don't know. I mean, I'd rather have a hard case.
Right. Let's get it. Lancer Tactical, set to win. First thing you see here is you've got your Ziploc bag taped to the front with some, looks like a sticker, a manual, and a patch.
I think the BBs are in there.
Here.
You see it? You see it? Do you see it?
Can they see it? They can. There it is.
They can see it.
All right, let's flip this around so that we can get into it. It's a little bit harder to do that when it's upside down.
I'm going to get into this paperwork here. Ooh.
One PVC patch with the AK.
So a little disappointing.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of detail. It's just kind of like a red outline, black AK, and the Kalashnikov USA trademark symbol.
This is disappointing because
scuffed.
It came this way. No, it's fully like torn.
Wow.
Like fully torn out of the box. Not great.
Not great, yeah. The sticker is a little bit... It's got some like fake Russian letters on it. It says, "Be ready, stay ready, Kalashnikov USA."
Kalashnikov USA, be ready, stay ready. LTKRAK series. This is for the 104 and 103 series.
Yeah, the difference is there are some with skeletal stocks and some short boys.
Here's your warranty card.
There is a Krinkov available.
Oh, I do see it. It looks nice.
Lancer doesn't strike me as a big AK enjoyer, but I'm glad that they're branching out. We'll see.
Enjoyer.
So first of all, we've got the blaster, and we'll go into the overview on this momentarily. I just want to get through the rest of what's in the box. So obviously the blaster. I noticed this cardboard that they use to pack it in, instead of it being foam, it's cardboard to hold everything. Particles from it, residue, kind of stuck in the grooves. There's it comes kind of, covered in cardboard dust.
Yeah.
You've got a
speed loader,
little sticky boy,
and the BBs for the speed loader.
That was over here.
Did you pull the mag out?
Not yet. I was working my way to it. Pro Series, Extreme Precision, 6mm BBs, .2. Not biodegradable, I don't believe. And you know how I feel about biodegradable stuff, dude. I want it. We've got a mid-cap, what was it, 140 round mid-cap, I think?
So.
Yeah, the plate comes off so you can access the internals there. It's a little bit more curved than the standard Lancer.
Is it really?
Yeah, than the normal Lancer mags. The only other difference I see here is it's a little bit more curved. Feels about the same. We've got a 7.62x39 stamp on there. It's just the numbers. And then the
big
USA Kalashnikov logo here at the base of the magazine. I think that's it.
The silica powder.
They sent you some little treats. Don't eat those. That's a joke.
Oh, there's the cleaning rod.
And a cleaning rod. Yeah. All right. Pretty standard. Pretty standard AEG package. No battery. I bought that separate.
Yep.
So we'll start tip to butt. The big orange tip. I believe that is threaded under there. I think I saw on the website that it is.
It's this part isn't, but it has the similar to that.
Oh, I see.
This whole muzzle device comes off.
Which this muzzle device is polymer.
Is it?
It is. Yes. We've got a front sight here. Pretty standard AK front sight. It is adjustable.
It is
adjustable height. Yeah. With the sight adjustment tool. On this side, we have a sling mount here.
Mm-hmm.
That is only on the front left side of the blaster. Everything up to this point is polymer. Even the sight, everything's polymer.
It's solid. I do think this outer barrel is metal.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
Listen to it.
Do we have something else metal to?
I think it's polymer.
I don't know.
I really do.
All right.
Yoink.
I would have hoped it'd be metal.
Handguard is polymer. I noticed when you squeeze right there, it flexes pretty bad.
Yep.
So when I was playing with it,
it does not take a lot of pressure.
We field tested this. It gives.
Yeah.
This is metal.
Yeah.
Your rear sight. I think the front sight is polymer though. When I squeeze it, it bends like polymer. Rear sight's metal.
Yeah.
Handguard feels nice as far as size. The polymer quality just not. And when I squeeze here, the whole top gas tube moves. So don't grip it too tight. We'll come over here. Charging handle reveals the hop up in there. It's got that sliding style of hop up.
Yeah.
So the dust cover is metal. It rattles. It wiggles a lot. When I put my battery in there, it doesn't. Feels solid when the battery's in there. They recommend using a stick battery from Lancer. Right here we have our fire select. We've got, what is it? Full and then semi. Is that right? Semi's at the bottom.
Yes. Yeah, so it's full then semi.
And you have Russian lettering stamped in there. It slides. It doesn't grab very well. So it doesn't grab those notches very well. It wiggles. It's easy to move the fire selector. It is not ambidextrous because on this side you have a dovetail mount. And I noticed that dovetail mount is mounted onto polymer, but the mount is metal, but it's mounted onto a polymer receiver, which actually gives some flex to your optic. So
watch out for that.
Polymer
it's airsoft, so zero is not necessarily the most important thing.
Yeah, but
you definitely don't want your optic wiggling around like that.
We've got a metal trigger guard and mag release. It holds AK mags pretty well.
Yeah,
just about as well as any other. It's kind of a light mag release. It's not very heavy. I feel like compared to your SEMA.
Yeah,
it's a little lighter. I didn't have any mags fall out. That wasn't a problem. Trigger's a little bit interesting. It like clicks.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
But only on semi.
It doesn't do it in full.
And then on full, doesn't do it. Polymer pistol grip, no wiggle in the pistol grip or anything. The lower receiver is pretty solid, other than the flex on the optic mount. The folding stock, well, I guess we'll take this off. So that comes off. Really standard AK wiring.
Yeah. The folding stock actually is pretty sturdy.
Very sturdy. Doesn't have any wiggle in the folding stock. First AK I've ever held that has zero wiggle.
Yeah, I've even held real AKs that have wiggle.
Sling mount here. Sling mounts worked great when I was running them. And then
cleaning kit.
Cleaning kit goes in there.
Yeah.
So let me just go ahead and turn this around. So here you have a button that releases it when it's folded. And then you have this spot, I guess, for a cleaning kit would go in there. For folding the AK, there's a button right here. You push that, and then it folds. And it hooks into this hook that
it's very similar to how
it juts out from the receiver. That closes down. That button gets pushed out. When you push that button, it actually pushes the hook down and out of the stock so that you can fold it back out. It is etched in on this side to accommodate for the dovetail mount. Mm-hmm. However, if you're running an optic, you cannot fold this receiver.
I did not even think about that.
If you want to still be able to fold it, you're going to need to replace your dust cover with something with Picatinny. You cannot use the dovetail mount while folding the stock. Overall, size and everything is great. I love the length, and we'll get into some of that in a second, some of the specs. But as far as the polymer goes, it feels a little cheap.
So, as we've said, the majority of this blaster is polymer. Again, that handguard is very thin. It's very flexible.
The stock feels solid.
The stock is solid, man.
Stock is good job.
So I don't know
the stock.
why.
I don't know what they did different. This is how AK stock should be.
Yeah. So I don't know why that didn't translate over to this handguard, but so polymer. The select fire is semi or is safe, full, semi. So those are the three options there. Just a
it's pretty standard.
It is 11.1 LiPo ready. It runs a small Tamiya, not set up for Deans.
Not Deans.
The gearbox is a version 3 full metal. I don't know what the ratio for that is. I imagine it's 18 to 1.
I didn't see a ratio on there. But
hop
I might have just missed it. Yes.
Okay, cool.
There is a hop up. And it is adjustable.
Nice. I would hope so.
Yeah.
It's the standard AK model. The blaster in total weighs about 7 pounds.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. From Lancer's website, it says out of the box it shoots 320 to 340 FPS with .2s.
So we're looking at about 37.5 inches. Well, let me go up.
Yeah.
It's a little off. Yeah, just about 37.5 inches with the stock extended, with the stock folded. And keep in mind, you cannot do this if you have a dovetail mount on there. About 28, just about, maybe 28 and a quarter. With the stock folded.
Yeah.
So long boy. So I know we had mentioned the chronograph earlier. I might cut that out actually, because we can't chrono because it doesn't shoot.
Should we talk about that then?
Maybe I'll just leave it in.
You know what?
Let's leave it in.
So
leave it in.
We did already play with this. We can just get into the...
Can I give the positive... Can I give the good news first?
You played with it. I will defer to you. You go ahead.
I'll give the good news.
All right, go ahead.
The good news is that it has good range, has good accuracy.
I think the comment you said to me was, this thing might as well be an SVD with how I'm hitting these headshots.
Dude, on the field, I was prone on top of... We have a trenches field where we're at with a bunch of trenches. We right held that thing,
dude. No one could do anything.
And I was laying up on a mound of dirt, shooting towards where the enemies were coming from their spawn. About halfway up the field, I was, and I don't know if they just couldn't see me, if the Flectarn was working, what?
It might have been.
I was getting so many kills, so many headshots off of the helmets. And this thing performed very well with 2.5 or 0.25s. However, it didn't always work.
Yeah.
When it did work, fired beautifully.
That BB flew.
But the gearbox something was wrong with it. So it would fire on full, but it wouldn't fire on semi. And what I would have to do is I'd have to fire it on full, flip to semi. Try, nothing. Full, try again on semi, nothing. Full, and then it might work, and then I would have to keep a cadence, like a timing with my shot. It would have to be like, it couldn't be boom, 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 boom. It'd have to be boom, 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 and I'd have to fully pull the trigger, wait till it stopped making noise, then fully release the trigger, wait a second, then pull again.
Yeah.
And that's just not, it got me
not
later on
ideal.
in the day when we were playing on some more close quarters stuff, like it just got me destroyed because sometimes I would peek a corner, nothing would come out.
What's the thing you say? Suboptimal.
Yeah, suboptimal.
Yeah, suboptimal
I do say
for
that.
sure.
So with all that being said, we actually can't chrono it because it can't fire consistently or sometimes at all. And I don't want to mess with it. I am sending it back. Do you have anything else to note about this before we move forward? Anything you want to add? Because I don't want it to sound like we're dumping on Lancer, but at the same time, it is not living up to the expectation.
Right.
And
go ahead.
There's no Kalashnikov stamps anywhere on the blaster.
No.
The only stamp you get is on the mag, and it's about this big.
The only actual stamps on the blaster itself is for the fire select, and there's Russian lettering here for the fire selector. But I also have that on my SEMA.
Every AK has that.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't play with this blaster, so I don't know how it shot. I only know what you were experiencing, the issues that it's having, the fact that it's not necessarily the best construction. For me personally, I really don't have a lot of positive things to say. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
I would have expected something, not even just like from Lancer to be better, but
from Kalashnikov.
Like Kalashnikov licensed.
Kalashnikov USA.
Right. Like this is a real like weapons manufacturer. Like, could they not have put out something
nicer,
a little bit nicer?
People will pay for it because the reality is, anyone who wants a generic AK is just going to go to SEMA or something like that.
No, yeah, I agree, and like, and I'm sure that like for the like stamping, the labeling and stuff, like I'm sure that the real steel blaster doesn't necessarily have Kalashnikov USA plastered on the side of it, but for Kalashnikov is marketing. This is a piece of marketing for them. Why would they not want their thing all over? Daniel Defense. That's an M4, but when Daniel Defense does a licensed M4, they have Daniel Defense all over it. You know?
Well, and
that's a lot of the appeal for someone buying a licensed blaster is they're buying it because it's got all that licensing on it, or it's, whatever.
They're buying the brand.
Yeah.
We've kind of been running for a while, so we'll wrap it up. So we kind of filmed everything here. We're not doing the chrono because of the technical issues. The performance review, we covered all that. Mm-hmm. We don't have any cutaway stuff. It's just this one. This is it. This is the review.
Unfortunate that it turned out the way that it did.
Yeah, it's a bit of a letdown. So, I wish that there was something I could say nice, but it
feels good. It looks good. I enjoy holding it.
Yeah, but it's just not. There's other options out there that are better.
Yeah.
So
not licensed. Well, some that even are licensed.
Yeah. Take it as you will. You can interpret the information here as you wish.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys indeed for watching.
Let's we actually legitimately can't get out.
I don't know.
Time. I actually think we can't get out.
Oh, you know what we do?
What?
We just disappear. You ready?
I don't know if we can do that.
Oh, I got it. You ready?
We can. Well, see, the thing is, because I can't. Because the chairs.
What do you mean?
We can't disappear, but we can like cut to black.
No, but if I just snap and then we're just gone.
Well, but I'm saying the chairs are gonna move.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well, I'm gonna leave consciously and just escape into my mind. That's where I'm gonna go.
I got you. You ready?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You ready? Come here. All right, reach over to your right side. on your chair.
Oh.
Grab that lever and just get out of here.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
It totally doesn't reach all the way.
Dang it. Dude, so scuffed.
All right, let's
get out of here, man.
Dude, I'm cutting it as soon as you like drop back. I'm just gonna fade away and then just hear that it doesn't work. It doesn't work.